Turkey, a country that was high up on my bucket list. The tunnels are so, like, narrow. And I was finally able to experience the magic of this country. Let me take you to Cappadocia with the iconic hot air balloon scene that was literally like a fairy tale dream. Go home with anyone. Horseback riding around the fairy chimneys with the funny structures, to Pamukkale, where we enter the ancient city of Hierapolis and go swimming in Cleopatra's pool. Turkey was a dream, and I wanted to share this experience with you. Cheers! So let's go! Cause the short foot on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I got a taste for it. Hi everybody, it's Jess here, and I usually talk about expat living in Hong Kong, but today I am actually in Turkey in Cappadocia. I'm staying in a cave hotel. So this whole place is like made of like the rocks here in Cappadocia. I will give you a tour, but yesterday I came here and I was so tired and everything just exploded out of my bag. So right now I'm going on the famous Cappadocia Hot Air Balloon flight. So right now it is about 5:15. They're coming to get me at 5:20, so I'm gonna head out. We're doing the sunrise tour, and the best part of being still jet lagged is that 4:30 is like 6:30 p.m. in Pacific Standard Time, so back in Canada, because I was just in Canada. I'm in Goreme right now, and it's beautiful at night. So yesterday I was walking around, and there are like tourist shops everywhere. At night, I'm gonna be doing a horseback riding. So, oh, I think I hear cars. So when you do the hot air balloon flight, they come to pick you up at your hotel. So I'm just like standing here, and like at least 5 of those shuttle buses or shuttle vans just came and passed me. A lot of the tours here, they do pick you up at your hotel, which is very, very convenient. You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. So we've arrived at the site. They're filling up? Is it called filling up? I don't know. They're firing up the hot air balloons, and it's a magnificent sight. I think we're supposed to be going now. We are going up and up and up. Look. So keep on dancing, baby. When we went up. I fall apart piece by piece. I'm superheroes, I'm silver linings. Just keep on moving to the beat. Paralyzing every part. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your. We have finished our flight, and we're very lucky because I met some people in Istanbul. They told me that it depends on the weather. Sometimes the flight can be cancelled, so today was a very beautiful day. It's like blue skies, very nice today. We have finished our flight, and now we are having some red champagne, non-alcoholic champagne. It's about 7 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna head back, and we have breakfast at 8:30. So have my, I think it's like berries. You can see all the balloons, they're just deflating right now. See? They look like little sad sacks. But they're so majestic up there. Oh, we're cheersing. Cheers! Oh, it's so nice. I think it's one of the most magical experiences I've had. Like when the balloon was rising, I literally was gonna cry. Okay, so after we had our champagne, you get a flight certificate that said that I completed the air balloon flight. It's so funny. Everyone's like wrapping the balloon. It's like a really like long like chow fan or like a rice roll. Okay, I'm back at the hotel. You know that feeling where you're just so tired but you just can't sleep? I think I'm just gonna just have some breakfast, and usually I like fall asleep like a baby after breakfast. So now I have breakfast. Looks like there's a buffet stuff. Looks like there's a lot of fruit and bread and cheese. I just walked up a bunch of stairs, so I'm kind of out of breath. Okay, so I got my breakfast. I have some bread and some cheese and cucumbers, orange juice, chicken. She's just looking at me. I think she's gonna eat my breakfast. Everybody, so it's the second part of the day. So after the air balloons, I literally just went back and I fell asleep for like 4 hours. I was just so tired, like I literally did not have any sleep. Even like leading up to coming to Turkey, I was like in Vancouver and I was working like weird hours. So right now I am going to horseback riding, Cappadocia. The name actually translates to like the land of beautiful horses. So you must like tour the valley on a beautiful horse. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Just waiting for the van to pick me up. Pretty sunny. It's supposed to be like a sunset tour, but I don't know if it's gonna be a sunset in like 2 hours, but let's see. So right now I'm staying in Goreme, and this place is like a tourist area. So it's got stone hotels. Some of the hotels are made of stone. I'm staying in a cave hotel, so it's in a cave. It's very interesting. There's a lot of history, like a lot of history of people carving out hotels out of these stone structures. And yes, there's a mosque behind me. It's very loud. It's very interesting. It's a very unique accommodation. So up here are where all the hotels are, and if you go down, there are like shops and restaurants. It's very, very cute here. I really love it here so far. So this is my horse, Troya. She's very hardworking, but she ran away from me. Yeah, very dusty, very dusty, but very beautiful ride. The sun is going not down yet. Very beautiful here. Okay, so I finished my horseback riding tour. It was so dusty, but also very magical as well with the fairy chimneys in the background. Right now, I am back. The sun has come down, and when the sun comes down, it gets like significantly cooler. Now I'm gonna go for dinner. Kind of skipped lunch because I slept all day, so really hungry. So I got my food. I have this thing called El Testis, and it's like in a Cappadocia pot, like a testes. Don't know. So I got the beef stew, and also the salad. There's some really nice bread, and of course I have my Turkish tea. I feel like Turkish tea is kind of like a really strong orange pico without milk, but I'm gonna dig in because I'm so hungry. Okay, so I'm gonna try the El Testis. It's really flavorful. It's got a tomato base. I can taste the celery. I think there's some beef in it. It's really good, really flavorful. And also I have just a regular salad. They put some olive oil and some pomegranate dressing in it. I think it's gonna have a bit of a tangy flavor. Really good. Good morning, everybody. It's just here. It's my last day in Cappadocia, and we are going to a underground city as well as other points. 2 days ago when I arrived here, I was just way too tired to do a cave tour, my cave hotel. So I stayed 2 nights here, and I don't know, I just slept so well. Like the bed here is so comfortable, and there's just something about like staying in a cave that makes you like warm and cozy and fuzzy. And I just slept like a baby yesterday after the hot air balloons. But the only thing is like when you're staying in a cave, like if you look at the ceiling all around, it's like this stuff here, right? So like sometimes I'll wake up, I'll be like, why is the bed so gritty? Or like I'll step into my like slippers, I'm like, my slippers are so gritty. So that's the only thing. Yeah, it's kind of stuffy at night. This one is like a cave, like a basement cave suite. I think there are some other suites that are like upstairs. There's like windows. Yes, yeah, mine didn't have windows. So now I'm getting ready to go to my day tour, heading back to Istanbul tonight, and then tomorrow evening I'm going to Antalya and then going to Pamukkale, which are the hot springs. So I'm very excited. It's my last few days in Turkey, so yeah. So these holes here, they were used to chain the animals. So this is where they put the animals. That was just the winery. People used to make wine and they would step on grapes and the grapes will go from the top to the bottom and they'll put it into jars. If you have claustrophobia, not the best place. The tunnels are so like narrow. So now we are in Imagination Valley. So there are rocks here, and I think millions of years ago there was a volcanic eruption and all this area was actually submerged in water, and over the millions of years the water has evaporated and the wind has kind of shaped the rocks that you see here. So there's some pretty interesting rocks here, like our guide was telling us about. Like there's one there, it looks like two kissing ducks. There's one there, it's like the snail. Some of them are looking like they're gonna fall over anytime soon. Some of the rock formations here were used by the ancient people, like the old monks, the old Christian monks, as churches. So you can see that a lot of these structures have like they're carved out and there's like windows in them. It's sunny, but you can kind of see like the church windows. There are some painting on it. Morning everybody! We are in Antalya, which is in the south of Turkey. It's got a bit of a Mediterranean climate, and today we are going to Pamukkale and also Hierapolis. I'm probably butchering the name, but it's gonna be a full day tour. I think it's like a 4-hour drive there and a 4-hour drive back, so it's gonna be a very, very long ride. Okay, so after about a 2-hour drive, we have arrived in Hierapolis, and I just finished a quick dip, well actually a 1-hour dip, in Cleopatra's Pool. The water there is thermal, and actually there are a lot of rocks there, so when I got in I like kicked the rocks and I have like a bruise on my leg now. The water is sulfuric, so there's a bit of a smell to it. Like my skin is smoother after soaking in it, so definitely a must try when you're here in Hierapolis. A cafe here, if you're hungry after dipping in the pool, you can get like donairs and burgers, and there's like ice cream over there. I think there's a gift shop. I'm really in need of a bag because I kind of dropped all my stuff in Istanbul and traveled here with just like a big backpack, and I just have like a shopping bag. So I think I should get like a tote bag at the gift shop, and I think you can buy things like clay powder for your face. There's a lot of items you can buy here that are from the area of Hierapolis. So Hierapolis, this place is actually mentioned in the Bible, and I think it was built in 3 AD. So there's a lot of ruins here. Like there's a ruin over there that's like 2,200 years old. Okay, so here are the travertines. Like whenever you Google Pamukkale, you see the picture of like crystal blue waters and like little pools. Here they are. There's no water in them. It's kind of really dry. Where's the water? I see there are pools of water over there, and those ones over there are just like dry. There's also like a pool here where you just dip your feet. So I touched the water, and the water is like smooth to touch. Very nourishing for the skin, but too bad you can't really dip yourself in it. There's a turtle here. It's so cute. It's just randomly walking. There's a lot of tourists. a lot of tourists. Okay, so I took the chance and I am in one of the pools up at the top because there's way too many people at the bottom, but it is so slippery. I'm like on an ice rink. So after Pamukkale, I returned back to Antalya and Istanbul and was way too tired to film anymore, so that's pretty much all for my video today. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and click subscribe for more on my travels and especially on expat living in Hong Kong. Bye guys! By the way, you have to try this drink when you're in Turkey. It's called ayran and it's like a yogurt drink. I think everyone drinks it here.